Hello, people. So, the reason I'm making this is because, first off, I need more content on this stupid channel. Waste of space. Second of all, mainly I've never seen a really tutorial for like beginners of Crash Fever. Oh, I could be wrong if that exists. It might exist. I don't know. I have not seen one. So you know what? I want to make one myself. I think it would be fun. So this one is literally just gonna be a general overview of the game. I'll have separate videos for like better battle strategies and like catchers and stuff. But for now, we're gonna just do a general overview of the game. I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. Like, I'm not gonna go into every single nook and cranny. That you should just find out yourself. Like, I'm not gonna go into gifts and missions. Like, it's just a waste of time. You click on it, you get rewards, you get the idea. So, if you probably played Crash Fever at least once if you're watching this, you probably know how to battle and stuff. But I'll give, in case you just skip through the tutorial, I'll just give you a general overview of the battle system. We'll just do the very first level of the game. So, if you didn't realize, every unit has a color. Well, it's more of an element than a color, but you get the idea. Colors if it's easier for you to remember. If you want to say the elements, sure, we have fire, forest, aqua, and thunder. You get the idea. And they counter each other. Like, have you ever played Pokemon? I'm pretty sure you've. Well, okay, maybe not played because every game's like $60, but you know what it is. So on the top left of the screen, you could see that all the counters. So right now I'm fighting a forest unit. Luckily, my current unit is fire. So it's obviously going to deal double damage. If I was fighting a water unit or aqua, whatever, it will do half damage. That's okay if you're powerful enough, but yeah. Of course, when you're starting the game, you probably do not have these units at all, or unless you're just watching this video for absolutely no reason and you probably have, I don't know, a million units. Like, yeah. So it's pretty simple. Okay, so the battle system is just you connect chains of colors and then they break, and then based on how many colors you get is how many attacks you do, and the number next to it, this 18414, is how much damage it will deal. Now, also, when you match colors that are the same, for example, since my character is red, if I use the red tiles, it will count as 2. So this will count as 10, and since I have a color bonus, it will be 20. 20 attacks. If I use this water, it will have. Oh, this panel is only 3, so I will get 2 instead, which is half, or like whatever. They round it up. At least they round it up. But yeah. So you want to tend to match colors that are the same based on what unit you're using. And yeah. So also another thing I want to go over is the panels that have the pictures of the characters on them. These are called crash panels, right? Yeah. Let's just go with that. um, so crash panels are basically super powerful attacks and status buffs. So each character can drop them. So if you see on the bottom next to my tap count, there is a thing CP and SCP. If I chain 6 panels together, I will get a CP panel, which is one of these. And if I get a 12, it will be a bigger one, which will look like these, but it won't be that character. Obviously, the bigger ones are better, because they also drop a bomb when you break them. See, these ones just do that thing, but if I do these ones, they drop bombs. And bombs are just like little extra explosions to clear more panels. They're helpful, especially when you get like the better bombs that deal, like, clear the whole board. But that's way later game, and I doubt you guys are there if you're watching as a regular tutorial. Now we'll just speed through this quest, because I pretty much went over the most general as I can. besides two things actually. We'll go over them on this final field. So the main thing you probably noticed that's glowing obnoxiously is the skills. Every character has a skill that deals different like status effects. Some could do a direct hit, they could heal you, and they're overall really helpful. Another thing with healing too that I forgot to go over are these heart panels. They don't give you count, but they heal you instead, which can be helpful if you get hit. But now to the skills. Each character has a different skill. For example, Gilgamesh here makes 1 SCP, 2 panels to SCP-L, 7 panels to CP-L. So if I use this, it will do exactly that on my battlefield, which can be pretty helpful. I recommend saving these for final stages, as that's where you want to best utilize them, because normally the hardest dude is at the final floor. And yeah. Well, now I can't show you the other thing that I wanted to, but on the bottom there is a fever mode, which charges up based on I think how many panels you break, and certain characters could charge it up faster. You could find that out yourself. It's like more of a last resort in case there's things on your screen you don't want, and I'll go over that in like a battle tutorial. But now let's just clear this level. I don't want to spend too much time on the battle system in one time. This is, again, general as possible. I'm not very good at explaining. And yeah, instantly destroyed. Even if you just start the game, I think you will instantly destroy them as well. I can promise you that. And at the end, obviously, you get rewards. Like, yay, rewards. I'll go over some of the currencies too, because currencies are more of a general topic that everyone should probably know about. So there is two main energy is not really a currency, but yeah, energy is just playing. You need energy to play stages. General thing, you could increase your energy if you get like energy drinks. Yeah, Mountain Dew. Am I right? But the two main currencies are on the top of my screen: bits and polygons. Bits are mainly used for upgrading your characters. It costs a little bit of bits. It's honestly, bits will never be a problem. Everything costs like under 10,000 coins for bits, I mean, for at least for me. So, yeah, having 140 million bits, it's basically enough. Now, polygons, on the other hand, are a lot more scarce and a lot more useful. Polygons can be used here at the Hatcher. The Hatcher is something that gives you characters for free. Well, not for free. When you spend polygons, you pull characters, and these characters are exclusive to these gacha systems. And sometimes they cost other tickets and stuff, but we'll go over that another time. Oh, and links. Links I'll talk about after. But links, when you get them, you could use them here, which are for enhancement materials, which I will go over in an enhancing video. So yes, so polygons' main use are for going here, getting characters, like getting the overpowered good characters. And yes, that's really their primary function. I recommend you save them, and I recommend you only do 10 draws and not the single individual ones. It's not really as effective. The 10 draws are much better, and they also count up for your steps, so it's much better to use those. Now I'll just do a general overview of like enhancing, I guess, and awakening. I won't really go into detail about like what's good, what's bad, stuff like that. So since we beat the stage, we get characters. Pretty much every stage gives you at least a character, unless you're doing like reward stages and stuff like that for like currencies. So let's how about Joe. So we have our Joe here. So when we select a thing, we are prompted with this screen. which is upgrade materials. Now, mainly when you want to upgrade a unit, you want to match their colors together. If you're upgrading a green unit, you want to use the green upgrade materials. So I will use this green little duck. And it costs 100 bits, which you make like 500 bits for like an easy battle. Like, this is nothing. Level up. Okay. And every level of stars they have increases their max level. To increase a star, you have to awaken them. Awakening gets the unit to like kind of like evolve, I guess. And then they become better. They gain new abilities, they become stronger, their highest level goes up. So we'll do that now. Awakening costs a bit more to do for bits, but it's still not that much of a big of a deal. And you need certain, and all the characters need certain awakening materials to do. Some might need even other special characters, but those are more of like the rarer to get units. So now we have a 2-star character, Ace Agent Joe. So his max level is higher. I think it goes up to 20 since he's 2-star. Let's see. Yes, instead of 10 now it is 20. Which means he's a lot more powerful than our previous 1-star Joe. Of course, I'm not actually going to use that unit. I'm probably going to sell him after this video. And also, make sure not to confuse Awaken with Evolve. We just did an Awakening. Evolve is something way down the line. Unless you get very rare certain units, you probably won't have to ever go in that tab. It's not really, well, it is important if you get those units, but I will go over that at a different time, because for now we really do not need them. Another general thing I want to go over is Bugmax. I'll probably re-explain it in the enhancing video, but I do still want to go over it here because Bugmax is pretty good. Now, you won't be able to get it with regular characters. The only way to get a Bugmax unit is if they are at 6 stars. So, if you have let's say a duplicate unit or these Neuropons, which I won't get into detail yet, you could combine them to increase their bugs. Now, what the bugs do are honestly not much until you get a certain amount. When you get a certain amount of bugs, you get more abilities unlocked for your characters. Normally, these are at like 10 bugs, 20 bugs, 40 bugs, 50, certain like numbers like that. So you just enhance them with these objects or the duplicate characters if you have dupes. So I will state now, do not sell your dupes. Merge them together, get higher bugs. Trust me, it is worth it. Because getting all these characters bug max is helpful. Even if it's a character you do not use, do it. And even when let's say you do eventually get them bug max and you still won't ever use them, you could get rid of them. You still keep the bug max effect. And since you're probably newer to the game, you're asking, well, what the hell is bug max? Bug max is something what happens when a 6-star character reaches 99 bugs. And every bug max unit gives you a new boost. So I have 28, and when you get them, you get like these small little perks. But I mean, if you snack them up, they do help. So I'm currently missing all these because I don't have enough bug max units. But after every certain milestone, you do get some. For the beginning, it's like every 1, and then it moves up to like every 2. Bug max units will give you an ability. Like, see, this one needs 90, next one needs 95, these ones all need 100, these ones need 105, 110, and you get the idea. But there's still small little perks, but having them all together is very helpful. Because even like the tiniest little things could save your life. You never know. Because think, if you're doing 100 attacks, and every attack does 50 more damage, that's an extra 5,000 damage you're doing, which honestly would help a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much a general overview of the game. I'm not getting too much in detail to like every part of the main stuff because I want to spread this out. I probably did not explain this game very well, and I'm sorry because I'm just not good at explaining in general, and I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. But you know, I'm mainly doing this for fun and to hopefully get people to somewhat better understand this game, because later down the line it does get pretty complex. But yes, that's all I wanted to say for this general overview. And yeah, like I said, we'll get into more detail for the battles. I think I will do the battle tutorial first, and then the enhancing, and then probably like more detailed battles, like starting harder quests and stuff. I might also do like a hatching one, I don't know. But yeah, that's just a general overview. The other features I'm pretty sure you could figure out by yourself. Like I said, missions, I'm pretty sure you know how to do a mission. It's just read what it wants you to do and then claim the reward. It's not that complicated that needs a whole explanation, even though I just gave you one. But anyways, if you want to join my Discord, yeah, if you need to ask me anything about this game. I'm not the best at this game because I mean, look at me, I'm only 100. There's people like rank 5 million. I'm exaggerating, but still. Yeah, I am not good. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for now. I really extended this goodbye, but for real this time, goodbye, have a good rest of your day.